The Kansas City Chiefs, a franchise defined by dominance and consistency, now face a moment clouded by worry. A piece of news has surfaced that has left fans stunned and analysts scrambling for answers. This revelation carries weight because it threatens the very stability of a team built on precision, leadership, and unmatched synergy. For years, Kansas City has been viewed as the gold standard, a model of how a modern NFL dynasty should operate. Yet even dynasties are not immune to moments of doubt. This announcement cuts deep, not because of the headlines it generates, but because of the implications it carries for the team's immediate future. Fans are left whispering the same question. How can this happen now when so much is at stake? As celebrations of past triumphs turn into concern for what lies ahead, the Chiefs find themselves in uncharted territory. This is not simply about one season. It is about legacy, momentum, and whether the team can withstand challenges that extend beyond the field. Behind the glamour of victory and the echoes of roaring crowds lies a truth. The Chiefs have been under immense pressure for years. With every championship run, the expectations grow heavier, and the margin for error shrinks. The worrisome news that has emerged feeds into this pressure, creating a sense of unease among both players and fans. For a team that has thrived on composure, the timing feels almost cruel. Rivals are circling, the media is magnifying every detail, and whispers of vulnerability are spreading fast. The Chiefs' identity has long been tied to their ability to block out distractions and deliver when it matters most. Yet this development raises doubts about whether the weight of continuous expectations may finally be taking its toll. The NFL is unforgiving, and when a powerhouse shows even the smallest crack, opponents are quick to exploit it. The Presimachi is no longer about winning alone. It is about proving that Kansas City remains unbreakable even when the storm rages hardest. Patrick Mahomes has become more than a quarterback. He is the embodiment of the Chiefs' spirit. His brilliance has carried Kansas City through games that seemed impossible to win. Yet even the most gifted athletes cannot control every aspect of the sport. This worrisome news has cast a spotlight directly onto him, intensifying the scrutiny he already faces. Every throw, every decision, and every appearance now feels magnified against the backdrop of concern. Mahomes thrives under pressure, but he is also human, carrying the hopes of a city and the weight of a legacy still being written. Analysts are quick to question whether he can once again shoulder the burden and guide the Chiefs through turbulence. Fans still trust in his resilience, remembering how often he has risen above adversity. But the question looms large. Will his brilliance be enough this time? The unsettling atmosphere surrounding Kansas City has placed its brightest star in the most intense spotlight of his career. No conversation about the Chiefs is complete without Travis Kelce, a cornerstone of both their offense and identity. For years, his chemistry with Mahomes has been the heartbeat of Kansas City's success. Yet the latest news adds another layer of worry. What does it mean for Kelce's role moving forward? Whispers about fatigue, physical strain, and the inevitable passage of time have already surrounded him this season. This development intensifies the speculation, leaving fans anxious about whether their trusted tight end can continue to perform at the level that has defined his career. Kelce's leadership, both on and off the field, is irreplaceable. His presence energizes teammates and reassures fans, but questions remain about how long that presence can last under such relentless demands. If the news foreshadows limitations for him, the Chiefs face not just a tactical loss, but an emotional one. His ability to silence doubts and prove his endurance has never been more important than in this moment. At the heart of the Chiefs' resilience stands Andy Reid, a coach whose wisdom and adaptability have shaped this modern dynasty. Yet the troubling news now places him in one of the most delicate positions of his career. Reid is tasked with balancing immediate needs against long-term stability. He must manage the emotions of his players while steering the team away from panic. This is not the first time he has faced adversity, but the stakes feel particularly high. Reid's calm leadership is essential as he provides perspective in the chaos and prevents the locker room from fracturing under pressure. His play-calling brilliance has saved the Chiefs countless times, But strategy alone may not resolve the unease sparked by this revelation. The challenge now extends beyond the field. It is about reinforcing belief, maintaining unity, and shielding the team from distractions. Reed has built a culture of trust, and it is this foundation that may determine whether the Chiefs weather the storm or stumble under its weight. Inside the Chiefs' locker room, emotions are running high. Players who have always projected confidence now grapple with uncertainty. The worrisome news has stirred conversations that extend beyond football, touching on careers, futures, and personal resilience. For veterans, it is a reminder of how fragile success can be. For younger players, it is an early lesson in the harsh realities of professional sports. Yet even amidst the concern, there are glimpses of unity. Teammates rally around one another, leaning on bonds built through years of competition. Leaders within the group stress the importance of focus, urging everyone to treat adversity as fuel rather than distraction. The atmosphere is tense, but it is also defiant. This is not a team willing to concede to doubt easily. Instead, they see the news as a challenge to their identity, an opportunity to prove that Kansas City's strength is forged not in ease, but in moments of genuine difficulty and resistance. For fans of the Chiefs, the news has triggered a wave of unease. Supporters who wear their loyalty with pride are struggling with a mix of disbelief and worry. Social media platforms have exploded with reactions ranging from shock to frustration. Many express concern about the timing, fearing that this could derail the momentum of the season. Yet woven into the anxiety is resilience. Chiefs Kingdom has endured highs and lows before, and their connection to the team remains unshaken. Some see this moment as a rallying cry, a chance to prove that loyalty is not reserved only for triumphs. In Kansas City, football is more than a game. It is culture, identity, and community. The fans' reactions reflect the depth of that bond. Their voices, filled with concern but also determination, form a backdrop of unwavering support. Even as doubt lingers, the Kingdom's passion ensures the players are reminded daily of the city standing firmly behind them. While Kansas City wrestles with unease, rivals across the NFL are watching closely. The Chiefs' struggles represent potential opportunity for others hungry to claim dominance. For years, teams have measured themselves against Kansas City, knowing that to be the best, they must beat the best. Now, the worrisome news surrounding the Chiefs has ignited speculation that their grip on supremacy may be loosening. Opponents sense vulnerability and are preparing to exploit it. Divisional rivals in particular see an opening to challenge for control, hoping to capitalize on any sign of distraction or weakness. Yet what rivals must remember is that Kansas City has thrived when underestimated. History shows that moments of doubt of 10 awaken the team's most relentless performances. While others circle with ambition, the Chiefs have an opportunity to turn this situation into fuel. For now, though, the league smells blood in the water, and Kansas City must prove once again why their dynasty remains intact. As expected, the media has seized upon this revelation, turning it into the headline dominating every platform. Commentators analyze the implications, often amplifying the worry with predictions of decline. Talk shows debate whether the Chiefs' reign is nearing its end, while pundits dissect every player's response to the unsettling news. The coverage creates an echo chamber of doubt, intensifying the atmosphere around the team. Yet the media's obsession also underscores Kansas City's significance. Few franchises command this level of attention, and every development becomes a national conversation. While some narratives lean into panic, others highlight the Chiefs' proven ability to rise from adversity. The firestorm of analysis reflects the duality of their position, admired as champions but targeted as the standard to topple. For the Chiefs, the challenge is to shield themselves from the noise while using the scrutiny as motivation. The media may fuel speculation, but ultimately, it is performance on the field that will silence the frenzy. The Chiefs now stand at a crossroads, defined not by past triumphs, but by how they respond to this moment of unease. The worrisome news has shaken confidence, sparked debates, and emboldened rivals. But it has also created an opportunity. Greatness in sports is not measured by how a team celebrates victory, but by how it confronts adversity. For Kansas City, the coming weeks will determine whether this revelation marks the beginning of decline or the spark of renewed determination. The weight rests on Mahomes' leadership, Kelsey's resilience, Reed's strategy, and the collective unity of the Rose. Tier. Fans will watch closely, their emotions tied to every play, while the NFL waits to see whether Kansas City still possesses the steel that defines dynasties. In the end, the story is not about the worry itself, but about the response. What the Chiefs choose to do next will shape their legacy far more than any headline could.